Well, I'm gonna tell you what I want. I want some damn wine, I want some damn beer, and I want some damn alcohol on Main Street, USA. Bad
Steve, that's not what Walt wanted.
That is not what Walt wanted, but you know what? He's dead.
Bruh.
Welcome, Walt Disney World fans, to another episode of the Notcast, presented by NotClub33.com. My name is Steve Rhodes, and this week on the show, we're talking about things at Walt Disney World there should be more or maybe less of, or is there just enough? First topic of the day, you already saw it in the thumbnail, more or less alcohol at Walt Disney World's Magic Kingdom, alongside of Mrs. Becky Wells.
Hello.
Patrick Neistat, and Bobby Burchins, the Disney Cynic.
I like the way you work it. No diggity. Gotta bag it up.
The Black Streak featuring Dr. Dre, the one and the only. This is the Notcast. And that's Bobby's reference. If you're new to the show, every week in Bobby's intro, he seems to find some 90s hip-hop, and I guess you can say R&B now that he's thrown in the I mean, there's a rap verse in there from Dre.
Oh, yeah.
So, 90s hip-hop is the reference, but we are a Disney World-centric show, and today's question, folks, should there be more or less alcohol at Disney's Magic Kingdom? I think you probably know where I sit if you've ever read an article on the website, but I will start with the Disney Cynic there. What do you think, Bobby?
So, of course, I think there should be more alcohol at Magic Kingdom. I think there should be more alcohol at Disney World in general. However, I will say to I don't want to call them, the what is it, the people who don't drink alcohol, what is it, teetotalers. I don't want to tell the teetotalers off and everything like that. I would like to actually see them offer kind of more like bar service type things. Like if you walk into Pecos Bill, or if you walk into the Diamond Horseshoe Review or something like that, that could be a cool place to go, cozy up to a bar, grab a quick drink, and then head out into the parks. I'm not saying necessarily that you should, have a beer at every quick service stand like they do with water and Diet Coke and Coke and all that kind of stuff, or turkey legs for Pat. But at the same time, yeah, absolutely, they should offer it a little bit more than just over at Tony's Town Square and Be Our Guest. If
Jungle
nothing else, just to make up some of the money from loss from the pandemic.
Bobby, I want to thank you for that comment. It was very, very nice of you about the turkey leg. But
so inclusive.
Of course.
But why isn't there a bar at Magic Kingdom? All three parks have bars. No, I mean, there should be one, right? And where should it be? Main Street. There should be a bar on Main Street, in my opinion.
Like there was no tavern on Main Street, USA?
I think that would be either the smartest idea or the damn dumbest one that Disney could come up with.
It would certainly be
or
the most
Tomorrowland
crowded
Terrace.
bar.
They could turn the Tomorrowland Terrace into a bar.
Back alley, like.
Oh, like a speakeasy in a back alley. No,
I think the Tomorrowland Terrace would be another good place.
It doesn't need to be on the main drag where everybody sees it. Just one of those little tiny offshoots where there's some weird. There's stuff, but people just don't know it's there.
Oh yeah. Well, there's stuff.
Because you just walk right past it.
I think I'm okay with it. I think it's going to end up having a bad
Steve,
crowd
that's
effect
not what Walt wanted.
Yeah. That is not what Walt wanted. But
grave.
you know what? He's dead. And I'm going to tell you what I want. I want some damn wine, I want some damn beer, and I want some damn alcohol on Main Street, USA, or anywhere in the vicinity where I don't have to go and sit down for a full meal, where I can just grab a drink,
I mean, seriously, Gaston's Tavern should be selling alcohol. I mean, come on, give me a break. They're drinking jugs of beer in the show.
Yeah.
And Snuggly Duckling, where's it at?
I'm with it. Yeah, from Tank.
The tavern is not accurate unless they have beer.
They got
flowing,
bathrooms.
right?
They might as well have beer.
Details. Disney's known for details. They've missed it in the tavern at Gaston's.
I still think the Dumbo playground needs a freaking bar.
That's interesting.
In it.
I mean, you have to
for the parents to sit and wait.
or near
You
at
got
least
the air
nearby.
conditioning. Your kids are busy.
Yeah,
Give me beer.
at least nearby.
Yeah.
I mean, I know they don't want a bunch of drunk idiots, and they'd have
Yeah.
to police it, But I
That's
mean,
the
there's nothing, besides the 3 places we already mentioned, or maybe there's 4 now, but whatever. You got to sit down, order, from a waitress or waiter, and get your drink served to you. Where a simple bar would just be.
They'd raise
something.
look, Disney likes the profits. They'd raise customer spend big time if they just dropped a bar or 2 inside Magic Kingdom.
Sure, but if you think about it, though, most of the cast members running any of those quick services or little carts are college program kids. And they're not going to all necessarily be old enough to serve and pour and open.
You have to be 18.
And that's
Yeah.
probably part
Just
of it.
hire
You have to be
some.
18.
To hand it, yeah, but you can't open it.
No. You can serve alcohol at 18.
I
don't think you can pour or
or
hand it
Oh.
or open like a beer or pour.
I
It
think
depends on the state.
Like
I
if you're
suppose
a
it's a state thing,
server
maybe.
or something like that, like they can't tell you that you can't be a server.
Yeah, you can serve it. You just
No,
can't.
you can physically hand a
You
beer
just
to
normally
somebody.
can't pour it unless you're 21. Yeah.
Yeah, so they can't be a
Whatever, they can
hand
hire
somebody, but
people.
you can't
I have
pour
no
it.
idea. I'm trying to throw them a
I don't
bone.
think that's a hurdle,
No.
Yeah.
but I don't think that's a legitimate hurdle. Yeah.
No.
So I guess we're all in agreement on
Yeah,
that.
we're
on
4
that, more or
alcoholics.
less
What do you
there.
expect?
Yeah. All right. So more booze in the Magic
It's only
Kingdom.
alcoholism if it's a
Becky,
problem,
I-
Pat. God, Jesus.
Oof.
Becky, I know you had another one that you want a question to spring on us.
So I want to know if you guys think there should be more or less, like, variety in the cuisine offered, and I'll explain.
At Magic Kingdom,
My example. At Magic Kingdom, let's go with that, because I do think the other 3 parks have variety in each of the lands and each of the areas. You can not only get your crappy chicken nuggets or your okay chicken nuggets if you're Pat and find one or the other. Like burger, hot dog, chicken nuggets, that is available pretty much everywhere. But there's areas in the Magic Kingdom where those are the only options. There's not like even the choice of a salad or like a burrito bowl or something that's just not the same fried crap over and over. My example that I was giving was Tomorrowland. Like, I could be totally wrong, but I cannot picture any food that isn't
Tomorrowland
that kind of
Terrace.
stuff. So
that's
Isn't that like
Harbor
a-
House
is it
right
open?
now, and then it's Harbor House food,
Yeah.
but that's fried. That's
I
fried.
Oh, the
don't
food.
only
know.
different.
That's
The only
fried
different.
food.
I mean, outside. We're not talking. So you're talking quick service essentially
Yeah.
here, because there's table
Right.
service where you could get a variety
I'm sorry,
everywhere.
yes.
But yeah, the only 2 quick services that I can even think
like-
of that aren't like park food are Pecos Bill and Columbia Harbor House.
yeah,
Everything
yeah,
else is
for the
hot
most
dogs.
part, yeah.
There's nothing wrong with
And
the hot
that's
dog.
and that's my kind of my gripe on it.
No.
Like, there is a reason that my family likes Pecos Bill every time for supper at Magic Kingdom, because we can get something a little different.
We
than
like
we're
the
gonna
fried
get.
food. We like the chicken nuggets. We can get a nice hot dog. That's what we're going for. We're in the Magic.
Or a turkey leg. I mean,
Yeah.
that
Turkey
can be
leg.
very filling.
It's a very filling, and it's quite tasty.
I mean, I'm gonna like not answer the question properly. Should there be more or less? I think there should be the same amount. Well, maybe there should be a little bit more of the variety of options, but I think they just need to do a better job of spacing out where things are, because I mean, Harbor House
Yeah, I
and
could go
Pecos
with
Bill
that.
aren't really that far from
Right.
each other.
True.
Whereas they're in Tomorrowland or Fantasyland, for that matter, there ain't a damn thing over there that isn't just crap food, So
Pinocchios.
yeah, I do want my hot dog or nachos or whatever, but like you can serve that out of a freaking cart. You don't need a building to serve me
Right.
That's
a
true.
hamburger. You can literally just put up a freaking cart with a warmer and serve me that. Where like some of those buildings in Tomorrowland could be converted into a decent restaurant where you can serve me
Yeah.
something that's.
I am kind of
not
shocked
typical
they
park
don't
food.
have a place
I-
like Satuli in Magic Kingdom. That type of quality of like quick service.
Right.
No,
yeah.
I agree. I kind of feel like
Stitch's Great Escape. Make it happen.
Whatever gets rid of that piece of shit ride, I will take it at this point. But honestly, like, I feel like though they're starting to go that way at the very least, because they've upped their game over at Pecos Bill. They've added Skipper's Canteen over in Adventureland. Tomorrowland clearly needs a refurb in and of itself anyway, so they may be planning something a little bit more, interesting.
Tronny? Very Tron-esque.
Digital food, I don't know. I figured that would come with Space 220, but whenever it opens,
the hell that comes.
It's never opening.
But like maybe that's clearly they've upped their game over in Fantasyland as well with Gaston's Tavern and with even Be Our Guest and everything.
Yeah, there's snacks.
Which Be Our Guest,
but
table service isn't bad.
I used to like Be Our Guest at the quick service lunch, because it had different things.
It does.
But I'm not. But now that it's different with the fixed price at lunch too, or whatever.
It wasn't really typical quick service food at lunch.
Well,
it was still a sit
down.
You could get like
lunch there
green beans and a different sandwich or some whatever the lunchtime one, and it wasn't astronomical prices, but that's.
I think if there's a place they could do it, it'd be Tomorrowland Terrace. Turn that into something, have some upgraded food there.
That needs to be. Yeah, and keep it open.
Put a bar there, upgraded food. There you go. Boom.
So we're pretty much all in agreement for once on this show.
I feel dirty.
We just spent over 10 minutes. Yeah, it is kind of.
Can I what?
It's kind of different,
Let me
right?
just go ahead and disagree with all of you. I'm with the teetotalers. Fuck alcohol in the Magic Kingdom. Nah, the hell with it. Like. I don't like agreeing all the time.
No one believes you.
I tried.
All right, with that being said, that'll wrap it up for this episode of the Notcast. This is more or less here. I hope you enjoyed this format of the show. If you do, why don't you give the video a big thumbs up? That lets YouTube know that the video was pretty good and more people should take a look at it. Also, while you're down there, hit that subscribe button and hit the bell notification so that you know when we upload brand new shows. And leave us a comment. Let us know what you want to see more or less of at Walt Disney World. For everybody here at Not Club 33, have a great day.